Good afternoon, everybody. It's Cindy Utter here with Artsy Endeavors, or I should say my Artsy Endeavors. This video is the beginning, or I should say a new, two things. Number one, I'm creating on the couch. I have what I call my pain management days, and that's when either my fibromyalgia or my chronic pain really gets the best of me. And I go to the couch, I get all kinds of little goodies, little die cuts, whatever I happen to have in my stash. And I basically take it easy for the day. And while I'm doing that, I like to make some ATCs or work in my journal, that sort of thing. So basically, first of all, I apologize for the odd angle. I'm still trying to figure out my camera to be able to do this from the couch. And later on in this video, you'll see the lighting. I start to have shadows, and that's basically because the sun went down. So what I'm doing here is I have an ATC that's already got, it's like a fabric background on it. And I have some die cuts and some words that I'm just making some ATCs and playing. This is also the first video where I'm actually narrating over the video, because if I let it run as normal, you would basically hear the program that I had on in the background, and YouTube frowns on that sort of stuff. So there's ATC number one. I'm still working on it. I'll play a little bit more here with it. So not a lot going on today. Today, unfortunately, I'm going to have another pain management day. But hey, it is what it is. I do the best I can with, what I've got. So what do you guys do for, your down days when you have, just a day where you can't really be in the studio per se and working on canvases and this, that, and the other thing? What do you guys do? How do you manage? A lot of times I like to work with chronic pain, people that are with chronic pain, because it's really great to get helpful ideas and just, talk to people that are dealing with the same issues and see how they work their pain. I did go to a 20-week pain management course a while back, and one of the biggest things I learned is I have to work with my pain, not against it. In other words, when my body is telling me, that's it, you're done, you've had enough, I have to listen to it. And let me tell you, for being a Virgo, I'm very stubborn, and that's very difficult for me to do. I prefer to just be up and around and going and going and going and going, and I can't do that. I'm not sure if you caught what that said, and I don't have the ATC right here available. I think it was something on the line of practice kindness every day. Let me look. If anybody, if you're watching this and you see an ATC that you would like to have, just put it in the comments below. Give me a holler. I have no problem trading these. I just basically, when I feel like making them, I make them, and they go into an album, and here they sit. The one with the little bird on it that I did previously says, practice random acts of kindness. This one, I had this little cute fairy die cut. I actually have a few of them, and I just loved it. And I had this painted paper that I put on the background, and just played around with some glitter, and I really like how this one turned out. Pardon me. I put the glitter in her wings. Like I said, it's really a strange angle that you're looking at. I'm trying to keep you guys in frame, and I just still haven't got it quite right yet. It's funny, what you see on my desk is all those die cuts there up in the right-hand corner. I got all those die cuts out and planned on using them in my journal. That didn't work. I just went straight to the ATCs and started playing with the ATCs. This card is just going to say believe. And of course you have to have your Stabilo, and I always have to use my Stabilo. And I can blame Gina Ahrens for that. She got me hooked on that pencil. I think it just makes things pop when you use the Stabilo around any type of a white or a border or anything like that. It makes it, I think, pop. Okay, so on to my next card. This one again has it's almost like the background I got in I think it was a Happy Mail swap, and it's almost like a sticky canvas, which I thought was really, really cool. And of course, playing around with some washi tape. I have enough washi tape to last, for a few years, but I'm slowly using it. I can say I have yet to empty a washi tape. I have not yet used up a whole roll. Couple die cuts. This die cut, the teacup, a friend of mine, Tracy, has a Cricut, and this was before I got my Silhouette. So she brought down her cartridges and asked me what kind of dies I would like to have. So the teacup was one of them. I thought it was very cute. If you happen to recognize that background that you sent to me, again, please leave a comment below. I'll be glad to give you a shout out. Now with these die cuts and little pieces, that little fern there came from scrap paper. The clock, again, from scrapbook paper. The flower, same thing. I do a lot of fussy cutting here and there whenever I see something on a piece of scrapbook paper that I really like. So I just cut it out and put it in my little die cut box. But those pieces were put on with my Xyron machine. I made them into stickers. This one here, of course, as you can see, it was tacky glue. I just threw a button on here, a little bitty flower. I really like how this ATC came out. And this one says, welcome each new day. So I guess that could be a teacup, a coffee cup, anything you'd like. As always, I have to go around the outside with my black ink. It just has to be done. What was that I put on there? Oh, a little black heart. I thought that was kind of cute, so I glued that heart on there. Again, here we are with the Stabilo. And it looks like at this point it needs to be sharpened, but as you can see, it's getting smaller and smaller. So while I'm on the couch, I usually have programs on. I watch a lot of Netflix when I'm on the couch. We don't have cable. I refuse to pay that much money for all of those channels that I don't ever watch. My husband and I are not real big TV watchers anyway, and I found that with the pain management, the Netflix is the best for me. See, here you can see I've got quite a bit of shadows, and I do apologize for this, but unfortunately the sun went down, and I just had my lamp on, so I'm definitely going to work on getting some more lighting set up on the couch so that I don't have those deep shadows like that. This card was actually, let's see what I got here. I don't know where I put it in my book. Let's see, this card has a piece of painted paper as the background that I had done. And then this owl sticker, I believe I received from Ann Williamson at Annalise Creates. I just love it. I love this little owl. I think he's so cool. And I didn't put any words on this card. I just felt the owl himself was fine. The only thing I see that I didn't do on this card that I really should have is taken, again, the Stabilo and went around the owl and kind of made him pop out a little bit. That I did not do, so I may end up doing that just to make him look a little bit more complete. There he is, cute little owl. I love him. In this last ATC, here I am trying again to keep you guys in frame. This last ATC is again a piece of painted paper that I put down on one of my pieces of random material backing that I use for my ATCs. I don't ever buy any ATCs. It's just, I think it's a waste of money, honestly. We get, when you pick up so many supplies and materials or whatever, there's always enough backing on it so that you can cut out a 2.5 by 3.5 piece. And sometimes they have so much cool texture on them already just by the design of the package that, you know, I'll use that as a background to work off from. So again, this is a little die cut that my friend Tracy got for me, or made for me. It's a little cloud with, I don't know, just some raindrops falling down, I guess. What else did I put on this card? Oh, I had the round thing that I put on was like a metal coin. The little filigree on the bottom right-hand side, that's from Martha Stewart. It's just a little bit, almost like a brass filigree piece. And then again, the flowers, just some die cuts that I received from Tracy from her Cricut machine. Put on a little pink button just for some added doodles. And that right there is a little piece of metal. It's got kind of like a little clock on it. And then I put the hello over top of that. And again, go around the outside with my black ink. And that is about it for this session. So ATC number 4, I believe it was. I hope you enjoyed. Be kind, have fun, happy creating, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.